I had to show you in the car.
See if the Nightbot actually working. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so sorry right now. I had a quick phone call to do, but we're back. It was kind of an important phone call I needed to do. A portable router. What up, A? You're one of my friends. You're not actually new here, but welcome in. I'm so sorry for the last live stream. I had to make a new one since it was kind of important, the phone call, since this is the only phone I'm having with me. And I didn't bring my gimbal and stuff today. Let me actually move you guys around. Hey, everybody. Okay, good. The Nightbot's working. So, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like if you haven't already for the stream. Hopefully, right after Studio Tour, maybe I can do like a different ride before I end the night. Since I'm only here for a quick trip today here at the park. I'm actually holding on hand right now. So since I didn't bring my gimbal, so I'm gonna have to hold you guys the rest of the time today. So don't mind the shakiness. It's just I'm using my phone. Get your 3D glasses for 2 attractions. Give me 1 attraction, Justin. That's what you said. That's what you said. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna have to hold you guys since I was not expecting to be at the park today. Alright. We got 3 people watching here. I know. I think a lot of people are starting to join in the previous live. I apologize. It was kind of important, the phone calls. But we're back. We're back. I already told whoever was calling me that I'm gonna be streaming. So, but we got 4 people coming in here. This is kind of like a quick, pretty much like a quick afternoon live stream here at the park. I needed to leave the house. I was not expecting to be here. I was only gonna be visiting my old high school, Helen Bernstein High School. You kind of remember. I think there's a playlist of my class of 2023. Pretty much a playlist of my old high school. Welcome in, everybody. What's up, Brandon? What's up, A? What's up, El Gato? Falcon? We got 9 people in here. So, guys, if you haven't already, drop those likes for the studio tour. Put some tram emojis for this tram-tastic afternoon. And I'm literally gonna have to hold you guys for the rest of the time since I didn't bring my bag. I only brought my phone, my water, keys, and my tap, and that's it. Because I didn't bring my entire set. All right, let me put exclamation Justin as well. Since make sure to go follow Justin Ray El Gato. He mostly does a lot of live streams from the parks, from Universal and Disney. That's a long line. I'm about to get on, Jenny. That's actually my last line. But yeah, welcome in, Jenny. I did said, was it Jenny? Yeah, Jenny. I was not expecting to go live today, but I decided to do it. I did said that I was not gonna go live, but I saw the studio tour had like pretty much less weight, so why not? I'll just fire it up a live. Well, that's kind of Mondo's thing to say, fire it up. Maybe lightning up or started up a live stream. And yeah, Jenny, I know you wanted to come to the park today, but I know you you got out of class late today. But I'm about to get on the studio tour since the trams are starting to arrive now. Good thing I came over here because I was nearby the studio tour area since I was eating over at Cletus's Chicken Shack. Get on GTA 6. GTA 6 is not out. I might do the last row. What up? Is that Jared? Guys, is that the real Jared Journeys? Just to make sure, because I don't know if he did change his profiles. But what up, Jared? Hopefully you are the real Jared. But I'll be at the back as El Gato does. I'll be on the last row. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I do have the mod on it. So yeah, what up, Jared? I'm trying to make sure because you did change sometimes the profile pictures to normal. Hello, I have the bridge, so I hope I'm real. Yeah, I know you have the ranch, so you are the real Jared Journeys, and you're not the fake one. But the fake one is long gone, reduced to atoms.
Welcome to the studio tour as you exit the queue. Make sure you have a pair of 3D glasses for King Kong 360 3D. Please don't run while you're
And no Fast and Furious, it's gone.
No rush. There's no
Reduced to atoms.
We're back.
Such a beautiful afternoon actually today here at the park.
As long as you are standing on a star, you do have a seat for the next tram. But if you see any available seats on the
Did I
one across
put
the street,
Jared's?
you're more
Not
than
Jared,
welcome to take those
Justin's.
seats for yourself.
Oh yeah, I see exclamation Jared. What about Justin? I think that is Justin's league. I wanted to go. Yeah, I know, Jenny. I was kind of debating on coming today, and after when you were messaging me, I was like, I don't know, should I go or not? I did Forbidden Journey off camera, and then I went to go have dinner at Cletus's Chicken Shack, the chicken waffle sandwich. And I did saw that the studio tour had low wait and it was about to close, so I decided to wait in line and just do a live stream for all of you guys for this awesome afternoon. I think after this, I might do one more ride and then I might end the live stream since I'm not going to be here until park closing, since I do need to head home. Nobody's picking up, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to take the metro, and I might be heading out a little early. I will later on tonight, Justin. But yeah, thanks Brandon for sharing Jared's live stream. But thank you for everybody for joining in this afternoon, late afternoon live stream here at Universal.
Daddy, guess what? He blasted his phone.
Yeah? You cracked your phone? Where right here you fell? How?
He said that this big one he was.
Also, guys, I'm literally holding in one hand, by the way. I don't have my gimbal. I don't have my tripod. I didn't brought my set, pretty much. What's up, Haunted Mini? Welcome into the live stream. Waiting for the tour, our trams to come in. We got 8 people watching. I pretty much sure one of these might be Jenny and El Gato watching. So thank you so much for everybody for joining. Also, we do have mods on duty. The people with the ranches, that you see them in the chat, those are my mods. So if anybody's being misbehaving or anything, they might actually mute you guys off the chat. I see the ranch on my side, Brandon. For you guys, it's a shield, I think. But here on Prison, I can still see the ranches.
Alright, we got 2 thumbs up. It means it's time to get on out of here.
Well, the people, if from your side, I guess I could just say the people who have the shields, those are my mods. So there will be people actually moderating the chat if anybody is not being griefing or anything. how's everybody's afternoon, by the way? Since kind of a rough for me, since I kind of needed to leave the house. But the people who know, the people like some of my closest friends who are watching the live show, you might know what's been happening for the last few days. What I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna say it on live. It's kind of personal. Tired. Yeah, Jenny, because you just came from an exam. I only had one quiz assignment today. It was only 5 questions, and I finished it. So pretty much I didn't have no class today. I was just doing one small assignment, and then I was just chilling.
Please make sure you stay behind that red line. That way the tram can't pull forward all the way. And we can get you on board. Since we are nearing the
Oh yeah, I didn't put some water. Dang it.
When you are told by the Studio Tour ambassadors to hop aboard the tram, make sure to move all the way to the end of the row. We're going to try to fill up every single seat on the tram that pulls up next.
Here comes our ride.
Just waiting for a tram.
I didn't know if he was crossing over.
Here comes our ride.
Alright everyone, we have 2 trams.
It's my house. Ooh, who
So
you got?
once again, take a look at your feet. If you're standing on the red line, please take a step back. And make sure you are standing on the star, that way you don't have to shoot ahead.
Right here, Abby.
And I want you to do one more thing for me. It's very important that you do this. Wave goodbye to this tram.
Hope you're feeling well, Jenny, because I know you had like a big exam, which that kind of cost on your coming to the
I
park.
said we had 2 trams pulling up. I didn't
It's
specify
our
which one
house
was yours.
anyway from the home.
That is not my fault.
Technically, our public
This is
transport.
going to be your tram. Once
This is
again,
our
please
tram,
wait for the
you
Studio
guys,
Tour
what you're
ambassadors
talking
to tell
about.
you when to board the tram. Okay, you are good to board. Cart 2, give us a second to open up that gate. You can hop on. Once you're filled in, board this tram. Please make sure you move all the way to the end of the row.
I want this, I do want it.
Tear tram,
Happy
I
Friday,
wish.
everybody. Welcome to the world famous tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood. My name is
We're gonna
Dennis. I'll be
see
your
Megan,
guide today
the
as we
black
lift the
phone,
veil of secrecy
the
on some of Hollywood's hottest sets.
Freddie
Now, while
Fazbear.
we're here, take a look to your right. Enjoy that beautiful view of the San Fernando Valley, the heart of the TV and movie industry, and get a good look at it. Take photos, take videos of it, because it is one of the best views of the entire city, and you're getting it here in the comfort of your home while the sun is setting, because yeah, the sun is setting, so you might not see this in a couple of minutes. Now, you will be enjoying
Yeah, I'm
this
waiting
tour
for
for
HHN
one of our
so
newer
badly.
electric trams, all part of our efforts
And
here
same
at
goes for
Universal
my
Destinations
Minecraft
and Experiences
event.
to
If
help
you
the
guys are
environment.
interested,
Here to tell you
follow me
more
on
about them
Instagram
is
and
the
know what
Today
I'm
Show's
talking about.
Al Roker.
I want to throw my glasses.
I'm proud to announce that Universal Studios Hollywood is converting
Welcome in,
the
Shelley.
world-famous studio tour trams to become electric vehicles. As these trams roll out, guests will be experiencing all the movie-making action propelled by the latest energy-efficient technology. Now, this is just one example of NBC Universal's and Comcast's commitment to becoming carbon neutral by 2035, helping us all take another step
2035,
toward
that's
reducing
so far
our
away
carbon
for the
footprint.
next-
So, welcome aboard for
almost
an
the
awesome
next 11
experience that's
years
also
from now.
awesome for the environment.
You know what else is also awesome? The fact that we are in the middle of award season here in Hollywood. On your screens, you guys are seeing past Oscar winners from our productions. This year, we're actually nominated for several Academy Awards for movies like Begonia, Hamnet, Song Sung Blue, and Jurassic World Rebirth. At the Golden Globes, we also won big. The movie Hamnet won for Best Motion Picture Drama. Actor Jessie Buckley won for Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama, thanks to her role in that film. On the TV side, Jean Smart took home her 3rd Golden Globe for her role of Deborah Vance in Hacks. She won for Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy. Give him good.
Let's go to Back to the Future and go to Best. I think Hill Valley's still closed if you're trying to mean about that. Destination Hill Valley. Because they're still taking down the sets for Jumanji at the moment, and including Supercharged has closed already. It's gonna be almost 1 year ago when it closed.
I wonder what you are going to do. I'll go.
Alrighty, folks, look to the left, wave goodbye at all those beautiful people out there, because we are hitting the road, Jack.
Get a good view of the San Fernando Valley from here. Or Burbank, aka I should say. Since Burbank is in that direction. A golden hour for real. Well, it's already, the sun already set it already.
Alrighty, folks, now it's time for me to introduce my co-host for this tour. You guys know him from The Tonight Show on NBC. He's the one, the only Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Dennis.
And the greatest driver.
Nathan.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Nathan.
Yeah, it's
owes me
very
$5.
El
I know you guys are
Gato
excited
break
to get on the
stuff,
tour, but first,
so
a
luckily
few
he's
safety
not here.
rules.
Alrighty, folks. First, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
dude.
The studio is
I'm
private
literally in the
property,
last
and if at
car.
any time during the tour you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the cord and remain seated. Please, no smoking of any kind during the tour. Be prepared, our tour today features loud noises, fire effects, and many water effects, so you may get wet. There are also sudden tram movements during the tour, so secure your personal belongings and hold on. Finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you are on board. Now, check out this road that we're driving on right now. It's our famous timeline. Lots to see here. To the left, you can see some of the construction being done for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, the new roller coaster opening here this summer. Then to the right are posters of our many productions, some of them dating all the way back to the beginnings of our studio, founded back in the early 1900s by Mr. Carl Laemmle. Now, because it is Flashback Friday, let's take a look at a scene from one of these movies and see if you can spot out the big star in this scene.
Oh no, I know which they're gonna be playing. Yep, I know it. They haven't played in this video in this area in a very long time.
I have the room ready for you, Mrs. Barrington.
Kind of shaky since I'm on holding the phone today.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon. Very, very soon.
Hey, we got 22 people
Hello.
watching. Thank you so much for all you guys for watching
Yes?
this
Heavy
late
bubble shaker
afternoon
sent
stream
from
here at
us.
Universal.
Make sure that we
I was
are
not
not
expecting to come here today, but I decided to show up. Luckily, I already ate dinner, and I saw that the studio tour was still open, so I decided to run in line and started the live stream.
That was great. That was great. That was great. Excellent.
All right, so you caught me fibbing. That wasn't a classic scene. That's something that Jimmy Fallon shot not too long ago inside of Soundstage 20. Now, speaking of sound stages, we actually have one coming up here on the left-hand side. It's soundstage number 12. And if you're wondering what a soundstage is, well, it's like a big warehouse where they build the sets of the various productions filming at any studio. In fact, it's in that building where we shot all of these movies.
I apologize if the video is shaking. I didn't brought my bag. I just really came with phone, my water, my wallet, tap card, and keys. I didn't brought my entire bag.
Now, besides movies, television is a big part of our company. That's because Universal Studios is a part of NBC Universal, one of the world's leading entertainment companies, which includes Universal Pictures, Focus Features, Peacock, and NBC Television. This year, NBC is celebrating its 100th anniversary, from trailblazing radio and television to launching The Today Show, The Voice, Saturday Night Live, The Office, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and every beloved show in between. NBC has been the home of entertainment, news, and sports for an entire century. We're celebrating the network all year long, and here is a look back at some of Universal Television's biggest hits.
Oh my god, okay.
And let me tell you, when the stars are working here on the lot, they are always having fun. They'll grab golf carts, come up to the trams, go around the sets, do all sorts of things. And just like them, we too are gonna have fun on this tour, folks, because it's a busy day here. So whenever you see anyone walking or driving past the tram throughout the tour, don't be shy, folks. Make sure to put your arm up in the air and wave it like you just don't care, because we love to greet everyone who comes to visit us. But I need to know how good all of you are at greeting everyone here. So I want all of you in cars 1, 2, 3, and 4 to raise your arms right now. Come on, put them up there. Don't be shy. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Now wave them side to side. Left, right, right, left, right, right,
Oh my God.
left. Faster, faster, faster,
Smile
faster,
and
faster,
wave,
faster,
boys. Smile and wave.
Throughout that throughout the tour. Trust me,
Jared said.
you're gonna have way more fun. Now, in just a moment, we're actually gonna go to an
got
area
Dungeons
where
and Dragons
a lot of artists had
set
a
up
lot
here.
of fun. It's called Sitcom Alley, and we
gotta be
named that
for
area
Fan Fest
that name
nights.
because a lot of classic comedies were shot there, especially back in the 70s and 80s. Shows you probably grew up watching, like The Jeffersons, One Day at a Time, even Different Strokes. Some of the more recent productions that are filmed in these sound stages to your right include the Apple TV Plus series Loot with Maya Rudolph, 5-Star Weekend with Jennifer Garner, and The Paper, which is a spin-off of The Office.
Hi, Studio Tour.
We're here on the lot where we film The Paper, which follows our characters' day-to-day lives as employees of a struggling newspaper, the Toledo Truth Teller.
That's right. Unlike many other TV
God,
shows,
hey.
The Paper uses multiple cameras and a variety of shot types and movements to give our show a true documentary feel.
Because the camera is always around
it's on
whenever
the
we're on
floor
the set. It's important that we stay in character.
Yeah, Oscar, what's your favorite?
Wonderful,
I saw pictures
hilarious
of it.
people. I also get to
I'm
learn
not
Chelsea
sure I'm gonna
Fry.
have time to hit
How
out
about you,
to the
Chelsea?
Laurel
What's your
after
favorite?
this.
Oh, I love waving to the trams.
I need it.
Yeah?
Yeah, just try it. It's great.
Now, if those stars had been working here back in the golden age of cinema, they probably would have taken a break in between scenes at these bungalows on your left. These actually used to be the dressing rooms of some of Hollywood's biggest stars back then, including Rock Hudson, Doris Day, and Lucille Ball. Today, though, they're production offices, home to big companies like Illumination Entertainment, the folks behind the Despicable Me franchise, Mark Platt Productions, who brought Wicked for Good to theaters, and even the De Laurentiis Company, which is actually housed at Bungalow 5195, former office of the master of suspense himself, Mr. Alfred Hitchcock. Now, as an homage to him, we actually have his profile next to that bungalow's number. If you guys can spot that out, you'll definitely find Hitchcock in the many cameos he made in his own movies.
Good evening. My name is Alfred Hitchcock.
once producers, directors, and writers are done working on their ideas inside of those bungalows, they can bring them to life at our backlot in places like Sound Stages 25 and 26 here on your left. Since they were built back in 2016, they've been home to shows like America's Got Talent, Lopez vs. Lopez, and also St. Dennis Medical, which just got renewed for a 3rd season.
Welcome to St. Dennis Medical Center.
St. Dennis Regional Medical.
I have access to some really good stuff, and I will hook you up.
Yeah.
No, man. That was a test. Boom.
We're like the Avengers, you know?
We're not supposed to have favorite patients, but we do.
I almost don't want him to get better.
Pale, kind of blotchy.
It's the other one.
Oh my God, that's much worse. Wow.
And from St. Dennis Regional Medical Center, we're actually heading over to Skull Island, setting of King Kong
All right,
360
guys, I
3D.
will
Here to tell you
be
all
back
about it is the
after
director of
the
Universal's
ride
2005 version
some
of King Kong.
gorillas
He's also
in a
the founder
chat
of Weta
for
FX, the
King
company
Kong.
that made this ride. Here is Mr. Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters. and
Gorillas for
creatures
King
from,
Kong, everybody.
prehistoric times.
King Kong.
So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island. We really put a lot of thought into the character and personality, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. You know, he is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart.
Now, folks, adventure awaits us, so please remain seated and hold on, because we are heading back to Skull Island.
Yeah. Right there where the moon is at. Yeah. That's where the E.T. Yeah, E.T. right. That's where E.T. is there. E.T. That's a bad E.T. Did you ever go on the E.T.? Then you go on the bike. It's like if you're going in the city, riding in the bike. No? You just see the city is small.
Alright guys, I'll be right after the chat. Enjoy King Kong 360 3D. Directed by Peter Jackson.
Folks, I hope your hearts are beating as hard as the drums in this exotic location where King Kong lives and dinosaurs still roam. Hold on tight to those seats, folks. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Welcome to Skull Island.
Home of King Kong.
Make some noise for King Kong 363D, one of the largest attractions here at Universal Studios Hollywood, brought to you by director Peter Jackson and the team at Weta FX.
Yep. Max Fast appeared. That area doesn't exist anymore. That's why they're moving all the Jurassic Park stuff over to the Lorelei for
Now, folks,
campus.
let's check out this behind-the-scenes video of the making of this ride. Like I said before, Weta is the company behind it. They've actually won several Oscars. One of them for Avatar: The Way of Water. They also worked on the original Avatar, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Wonder Woman, and of course King Kong. Their relationship with Universal goes all the way back to the 90s when they made special effects for hit TV series like Hercules and its spin-off, Xena Warrior Princess. Here's more on the making of this attraction. Enjoy, folks.
Gasolina, oh my god.
With a Project Like Studio Tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know where the people are looking. They're looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving it along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We're really creating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience, it's a hell of a ride.
Now here at Universal, we have a variety of locations. In fact, if you look to the left, you can see part of our metro set. On the other side of this wall that we're going to be driving alongside, we've got buildings and streets that can represent big cities such as New York, Chicago, even downtown Los Angeles. Now, if you're wondering why we have these metro sets here versus going to the real world to film, well, one of the reasons why is thanks to all of the space that we've got here. As you guys can see, we have plenty of parking spots for the cast and crew members here. We can also set up production trucks here and trailers that can be the actors' dressing rooms, makeup rooms, storage area for wardrobe. The list goes on and on. Here to tell you more about this area is once again Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Always got mugged over there.
Looking like some family.
Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here! It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Now, although everything that takes place here looks like it was filmed here, sometimes it's
I only
actually
remember the
not.
cast
Take a look.
facade from back in the day, but I never went inside since I was so young to be going through those, and I would be kind of scared when I was little. Unfortunately, it got demolished sometime in November of 2014 for Universal Studios Tour.
Yes, that's right, folks. That's the scene
and
from
Walking
the
Dead, which
hit comedy Will and Grace that,
never got
well,
to
actually
experience
took
the
place on a
Walking
tram
Dead
just like this one.
attraction.
And they were going through our metro sets, which we just drove by, as you saw. Although it looks like it was shot there, guess what? It was all done inside a soundstage using green screen technology. Now, speaking of sound stages, we've got more here on the left-hand side. They are numbers 30, 31, 32, and 33. These have been home to shows like the hit reality competition series of The Voice, and also Happy's Place, which actually stars one of the coaches of The Voice, none other than Ms. Reba McEntire. Big shout out to the cast of that show because it just got renewed for a third season.
Hey there, I'm
Yesterday,
Reba
or not
McEntire, and welcome to
last
Happy's Place.
Friday,
We
you
shoot
guys
our
did not
heartfelt
tune
comedy
in
right here on
during
Universal
Carnage's
Live.
live
Now,
stream.
unlike most TV
They got
shows,
stuck on
we are a
Earthquake.
multi-camera sitcom, meaning
and it's
several cameras
literally a week
capture
ago
every
when it
scene from a
happened,
different
so
angle,
hopefully
all at the same time.
it doesn't
Each
happen
episode
to
takes
us.
about a week to make,
Fingers
from the
crossed.
first read-through of the script to rehearsals to taping in front of a live studio audience.
My hands are so
And let
cold.
me tell you, every step is a blast. Enjoy the ride, and we'll see you at Happy's Place. I'm starting to sweat right now just thinking about it. The men are the ones that's supposed to ask the women out. That hasn't been true for 30 years. I haven't dated in 30 years.
Happy's Place.
Friday on NBC and Peacock.
Now, one place that can be happy, sad, scary, but is always beautiful is our next stop. So if you have yet to take out your cameras or your cell phones, I suggest you pull them out of your pockets, your purses, your backpacks, wherever you've got them.
They need to bring back the nighttime studio tour.
Because as we go around this corner, we are being magically transported all the way to the cobblestone streets of Little Europe. Ooh la la! It's here where productions like Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, which started branding when the Houston was filmed, where they've shot scenes for the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, where the Muppets have worked, and where actor Pedro Pascal filmed a Corona commercial. Some of you may also recognize this area as the Good Place, setting up the hit comedy which starred Ted Danson and Kristen Bell.
Scaring guests here on the tour back in
Eleanor
2015.
Are dead.
And also with the Jurassic Park section, they added like new projections on the screens.
I've never ever seen this.
On the mobile lab.
I'm not supposed to be
including
here.
Norman was out at the nighttime
I
war.
can't risk going to the bad place.
And including when Fast and Furious Supercharged first opened.
What is the bad
They were going all hard with the attraction during that time.
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Now, you just heard what the bad place is like, but in a moment, I'm going to show you what it looks like because Little Europe is actually famous thanks to all of the classic monster movies that filmed here back in the early days of the studio. Productions like Frankenstein, Dracula, The Mummy, even The Invisible Man, they all shot here. Specifically at the Court of Miracles there on your right-hand side.
Yeah,
So,
but
folks,
I'm like trying to mean
beware,
like they had walk
because
around characters.
anyone or anything can be lurking around these buildings.
And soon, this will be for fan festivals. Universal Monsters and Scooby-Doo.
Please, gentlemen, you can lock the women indoors and wait for me. I'm ready! Go! Your position,
Now, if you thought that was scary, just wait till you watch this.
Yes, sir. They're playing my favorite montage.
Zábavek je zaujímavý. No, zábav.
Let me check on the time check.
Now, folks, one of the cool things about the tour is that we not only show you exterior sets, but we also show you what they look like inside a real working soundstage, and that's why we've now entered soundstage number 50. Now, while we're in this building, we just ask that everyone please remain seated and hold on. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Now, this particular soundstage is really cool. It's dressed up right now to look like a subway station in the city of San Francisco. They've been doing some filming here the past couple of weeks. In fact, if you guys look to the left, you can see some of the equipment that's been left behind while this production is on hiatus. Things like lights, a big camera. We also got the director's chair here and the computer, and a whole hair and makeup station as well. Oh my gosh. Nathan, what was that? Uh-oh, folks, we're going through a shaking quake.
A shaking quake? More like an earthquake.
Holy moly, guacamole, folks. Let's give a big round of applause to our driver for saving us from that disaster. Everybody say it out loud with me. Nathan, 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 Nathan. To you. It's just an attraction that we have here at Universal Studios Hollywood. In fact, that attraction was inspired by a movie called Earthquake, which starred Charlton Heston, Richard Roundtree, and Ava Gardner. That movie came out back in November of 1974. Now, when Universal released that movie, they were going to follow it up with an even scarier film in December of that year. That other production, though, had so many delays that it wasn't until the summer of 75 the next year when audiences finally got to visit Amity Island. Now, you guys don't have to wait months to visit that island because it's actually the next stop on our tour. But before we get there, take a look to your right-hand side there. You're seeing some of our Western sets. This area is called 6 Point Texas. Lots of props outside of these barns. If you're wondering why we leave them outdoors and don't put them away in a storage unit, well, that's all done on purpose so that they can soak up the sun, the rain, the dust, and look worn the way they would in the real wild west. Now, going back to Amity Island, we've arrived at this cute coastal town.
We don't know because
if you were
they're
wondering
still
about the shark, well, we already caught it.
Texas.
It's hanging out literally outside of the hotel to your right. But as a safety precaution, we like to send out our scuba diver George to navigate the water, make sure everything is clean, clear, and under control. In fact, I'm gonna see if he's out there. I know it's about 6 o'clock, so I hope he didn't. Wait a second, folks. Are you kidding me? There's another shark in the water. What's going on over here? Oh my goodness gracious! That's George over there. George, buddy, get out of there. Jump on the boat. Nathan, call security. There's a man in danger in there. George, can you hear me? The shark is coming for you. Jump on that boat, but oh my gosh.
Too late.
Oh, no.
He's gone.
They just turned George into sushi. Okay, look, everybody, just stay calm. Just stay calm and seated. All right. Our driver is one of the best in all of Hollywood. He is gonna get us out of here ASAP. That means as soon as possible. He's gonna wait. You stop the tram. How can you stop the tram? There's a man-eating shark in there. That thing is gonna get closer to us. Oh my gosh!
Oh, they finally fixed the flames.
Oh no, this is going from bad to worse. Call up the fire station. Folks, I promise you, help is on the way. We are gonna get out of here safe and sound. Oh my gosh!
Fire. Hello, Bruce. Bye, Bruce.
Oh my goodness gracious, folks. I just saw my life flash before my eyes. You know, if you thought that was scary, just imagine what it was like making this attraction.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation
But I don't
of
think
a
they
ride.
would do that because they closed Supercharged. And 6 Point Texas is closed. It's not a good idea to be closing so many stuff on the studio tour. Because I know the tour will be kind of short.
In a real way, by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it
That'll
is
be interesting,
essentially
but
what
it will
the
be kind of
designers
short
and
if they do
myself
a
all
tear tram
envisioned and created.
at a little Euro because there's not enough. There's not enough space to be doing too
I'm
much
done
there.
bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws,
Because
for
I like the
everything you've
Bates
done for me.
Motel,
But I will
Psycho
say,
House,
consistently,
and World
the
of
shark
Worlds.
did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
Alrighty, folks. Now from Amity Island, we've had it. What in the? I was gonna welcome y'all here to Old Mexico, but it seems like Mother Nature is a bit angry here. That thunder sure is loud, folks. You know what? I'm not gonna let Mother Nature distract me. I'm gonna tell you about. Oh my gosh, are you
Yeah,
kidding
but
me?
it's kind of too much
Now
to
it's
be closing
raining.
so many stuff.
Wow, this is insane. You know, I thought the rain had stopped here in Southern California,
For
but
real.
nope, not here in Old Mexico. Anyhow, let me tell you about some of these productions that have been shot here. So, this area is full of history. Productions like Lady Gaga's music video for Judas was shot here. Also, Bailamos with Enrique Iglesias was filmed in this area. And even classic movies like The Three Amigos with actors C. Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase. Now, one of the things that I most love about this area is the authenticity of the architecture. It's got a very rustic style to it, and the... Oh my gosh. What's that? Oh, it's a flash flood. Everyone take cover. Oh my goodness. Holy Jimmy Jungle, folks.
Black Lagoon Lake is
Yeah. You see, this is why I tell everybody, you gotta be careful with your cameras and belongings. You never know when you'll get somebody splashed on the tour. And then you'll end up looking like the villain in this scene from the movie Big Fat Liar, which starred Amanda Bynes and Frankie Muniz.
Because it's just something nice to have it on the back lot. Even though if you don't film it or nothing, it's just something nice to see.
You can't outrun a wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, yeah, because they do film in that area now. There are sound stages.
And in case you guys are wondering, all of that water came out of tanks at the top of the hill in Old Mexico, which have thousands of gallons of water that are recycled for that flash flood effect. By the way, as we go alongside Amity Island once again, if this area seems familiar to you and you watch a lot of TV, it's because, well, it was actually the town of Cabot Cove and the classic TV series Murder, She Wrote. Now we made it to the suburbs. Here on the left-hand side is Elm Street, where they've shot scenes for Netflix's Never Have I Ever, and also Bravo reality show The Valley. Further ahead, on your right-hand side, you guys are going to see a big white home. That's actually what we call the Chicken Ranch. It may look like a real home, but it's not. It's a practical set. That means it has a steel infrastructure, and it's surrounded by all those walls. That allows producers to film both inside and outside of it. One neighborhood with a lot of practical sets is the one we're entering now. This is Colonial Street, and it's been featured in a number of productions, including TV classics like The Munsters and Leave It to Beaver, holiday films like Candy Cane Lane with Mr. Eddie Murphy, and even in new hits like The Burbs, which stars Ms. Keke Palmer.
I remember they used to turn on a lot of lights in this area, but they don't do that anymore, which is interesting.
The safest.
So it's kind of dark in this area to go.
So, what's the deal with that Victorian house? There have been whispers of murder. Which one of us is the murderer? So are we gonna go in?
Do white ladies love salads? Hell yeah, we're going in.
Now, one production where this area is mostly recognized from is from the hit series Desperate Housewives, where this particular street was known as Wisteria Lane.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Shot here. Look at each one of them carefully and notice how they changed up this neighborhood for each one of them.
Anyone watch The Burbs? I actually started to watch the first episode. I didn't finish watching it. I only was watching it a little bit on the day before the Super Bowl started, so I still need to watch the show. Since the beginning of the episode, it took place in Colonial Street, the first thing you open.
Now, as we leave Colonial Street, we're going up what's known as Steven Spielberg Drive, and it's no coincidence we have a road named after him, thanks to our long relationship with the Academy Award-winning director.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom. When everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Now, if Steven would have been on today's tour, he would have loved this next stop. It's our Picture Cars display area, and picture cars are any vehicles that appear in a movie or TV show.
Alright guys, we're doing tear trim into the block panels. I'm just kidding, no more Horror Nights right now, until later on this year. Oh, none of the lights are on right now. Yeah, it's so dark actually. None of the lights are on right now. We have some of the cars here from every movies and TV shows. They do have the cars from How to Grinch Stole Christmas, and also they were used from Grinchmas also this past holiday season.
You'll probably want one of those picture cars to get to go fast and furiously away from this area. On your right, it's the infamous Bates Motel from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Oh yeah, Norman's done for the day. Yeah, it's already late now.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Yeah, Norman's gone. If they have the cutout, it means he's gone. Usually when they have the cutout, it means Norman is not here. It makes sense, the party's about to close.
You just saw the famous Psycho house, but start looking left because in just a moment you'll get to see it up close and personal.
And it's kind of cold to have a Norman out since it's freezing over here by the Bates Motel. And kind of scary at night, actually, with none of the lights in the background.
Speaking of scary things, I want to welcome you all to the set of the movie War of the Worlds, which starred Mr. Tom Cruise. Now folks, this airplane on the left is real. It cost the producers of the movie about $60,000, but almost $200,000 to split it up into different pieces, then transport it to Universal Studios. There's more on the making of this movie.
The airplane that Price Site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision of this movie.
Yeah, it's a cool photo of it during Horror Nights. For people who were not who want to take a picture with Norman, they can do it during Horror Nights.
Closed?
They might be behind you. Norman cannot come all the way over here, and anyways, he's gone for the night. That's why they have that park. Alright guys, we're gonna be in a lag zone, so I will be back after the lag zone is over. Lag zone coming up right now over here at Jupiter's Claim.
Now folks, we are almost getting to the end of the tour. We've got about 10 more minutes left till we get back to the park. Don't forget, if you've got an emergency, drop something on the road, or need to use a restroom, all you have to do is pull the red cord on the ceiling, stay seated, and I'll go over and assist you. But for your safety, do not jump off the tram. Now get ready, we're heading into Jupiter's Claim, the theme park featured in Jordan Peele's hit movie, Nope.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in 100, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim.
a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the Winking Well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff.
Flag zone right now.
That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso Experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, the gold rush frontier town, lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? You're about to find out. Welcome to the world.
Oh my gosh. Folks, that noise you're hearing, those are the UFOs going above the tram. If you make eye contact with them, they'll take you away. So everybody look down at the floor for your safety. Down.
That's right. Happy train. It's closing time. Hasta la vista. Adios.
Oh my gosh. Okay, they're gone. Everybody can look up again. Wow. That was a close call, folks. Whoa. You know, after going through that ordeal, we need to celebrate. Yes, we need to celebrate because not only did we survive that UFO attack, but we're also getting to the end of the tour.
I can't believe it. We've made it to the end of our tour.
Jimmy
guys. How about
Dennis
and
Nathan?
Weren't they the best? Hey, before we go, I'd like to sing you a little song I made up. I was just 5 years old. It's called Tramtastic. We had a real good time together, but now the ride is done. We saw some crazy cool stuff, and we had a lot of fun. Cause there's still one more thing that I'd like to say to you.
Sing it if you know it.
Have a tramtastic day. Have a tramtastic night. Watch your step as you exit the tram, and everything will be alright.
Everybody clap.
Have a tramtastic day. Have a tramtastic night. Just watch your step as you exit the tram, and everything will be alright. Just the dads now. And everything will be alright. Just the moms. And everything will be alright. Just Jaws. Okay, have a tramtastic day. Have a tramtastic night. Just
Watch your step as you exit the tram. And it's kind of taking my life when I do that.
Thanks for coming to the Universal Tour, everybody. Get home safe.
Fantastic day.
Have a tramtastic night.
For the OGs of the Universal Studios Hollywood. Been here since 2009 and been going hard and strong today for the last 17 years.
Just watch your step as you exit the tram.
Yes, that's right, folks. You know what else is also going to be fantastic this spring? That's right, plan to come back this April and May to celebrate the park in a whole new way. Step into the iconic world of Scooby-Doo and the Universal Monsters, One Piece, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and more at Universal Fan Fest nights, where sci-fi, fantasy, anime, and gaming collide in one epic after-hours celebration every event night. To find out more and purchase tickets, visit UniversalStudiosHollywood.com. All right, folks, we're about to park this tram. Once we do, watch your step as you exit the vehicle. If you're sitting next to or leaning against the tram doors, be careful. They will be lifting them up. And don't forget to drop off your 3D glasses in the blue and and silver bins you'll see there. By the way, if you guys want to purchase
back in
any of the
2010.
NBC Universal titles that you've seen on this tour, visit universalpicturesathome.com or ask about them at our retail stores. If you'd also like to upgrade your pass to an annual one so that you can come back again and again, make sure to stop by the Universal box office where they can help you out with that. And don't forget to download the Universal Studios Hollywood app where you can see the wait times for attractions and even order food online. Once again, my name is Dennis. Our driver's name is Nathan. I'll be by the directory in a bit in case you have any questions or want to stop by and say hi. Have a tram-tastic night, folks. Take care.
Same. It's the true songs of the OGs. Alright guys, that was the world famous Universal Studios studio tour. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. I'm unfortunately gonna have to end the live stream here, so let me actually put you guys over here in front of the Hollywood sign. Well, I think they're gonna be families taking pictures. I need to check off. I have everything. I have my keys. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that family to finish up. I'm gonna wrap up the live stream since I'm gonna have to head out since it's already dark right now. I'm just gonna film in the side actually. Thank you so much for all you guys for tuning in for this live stream here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Consider to subscribe to the channel. I'll be back here at the parks as much as often, since I'm pretty much often now, since I was not expecting to come here to the park today, but we did. I actually did come here, and we did like one of the last trams here on the studio tour. So thank you so much for all of you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.